Can you hear us?
I think, okay.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome to Runs with Klei.
It's us again.
Yeah. I'm Vito, a programmer on DST.
And I'm Alex, an artist on DST.
That's right. And today we're going to be talking about DST.
Again.
Yeah. We're just going to show a little bit more about the Willow update that went live last week. Some of the stuff that wasn't revealed last week, like the trailer, the skins, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Wait, we can show this. Should we do that?
Okay.
Ooh. Did they see this last week?
I think they might have seen like a cropped version.
Oh, the one in game from the menu.
Yeah. Here you get the full body
so Willow
effect.
Willow is not a new character, as everyone knows, but she's been revamped quite a bit, and that's live. That's been live since Tuesday. Yeah, so if you just update your game and just log in, you will get all the changes. You don't have to do anything to get it. It's live on consoles as well. Yeah, and we've been looking at all the feedback on forums and just like making all the fixes as necessary. And we're probably going to talk about a little bit more about that later.
Did any big changes happen between the last time, between last week and this week?
Yeah, the biggest change would be there was an exploit with where you can actually multiply how many big birdies you could have. You were only meant to have one. So that's been patched already. So we can talk about that later. Okay, but we have a lot more of the art available this time that we can actually talk about.
Yeah. Do you want to do that now?
Yeah,
Are we doing that now?
first. Yeah, let's go
Okay. Let me figure out how to get it.
Just click one of them. One of them will be right.
So yeah, you guys just saw that Willow short. It was animated by a few of our newer artists, yeah, really awesome animators. They got I'll just say their names, so I don't know them, but
Sure.
Steph, Matt, Anne-Marie, Andrea did the backgrounds. I hope in the moment, I apologize if I forgot someone. But we got a really
Elaine must have helped with the backgrounds.
Yeah. Sun. Yeah. Anyways, I was gonna show some of their rough animation. I'm like losing all my words now.
Let's do it.
So yeah, I'll show you guys that. So I just
it's animated. Nice.
Yeah. So at this stage, this is literally like a lot of first pass animation. If you've seen our art streams before, like Ragnar and we'll break down some scenes or some animation from in game, and it's kind of cool to see these trailers, which they're encouraged to literally just draw every frame. We're not like in the game we draw as well, but we will use a lot of symbol animation to fit with the pipeline. But yeah, it's cool to see. So yeah, I gathered some just sort of random stuff here that along the way.
It's kind of like a behind the scenes look.
Yeah, so you can kind of see these are like very rough drawings at first. If you have any questions about it, usually people ask what we draw in. We mostly draw in Flash still, or Adobe Animate. Everyone's got Cintiq tablets, and so it's all digitally drawn. Here's a scary creature.
A shadow creature.
Yeah, so even like some of these, I think the backgrounds weren't even done yet. So there's like placeholder stuff where we go off of the storyboard, the animatic. Some posing. So
this is where the two adults are supposed to be at that door, right?
So I think I have multiple versions of some of these files. It's running away. That's kind of neat.
It's Bernie
posing. You can see every artist likes to use a different color.
So there's no meaning behind the color.
If you've ever seen me draw on the stream, I do like to use like that. It's almost like the Don't Starve red.
Okay.
It's like a darkish red. Here. Yeah, so you can see some of those frames, like when she comes right into frame. Yeah, that's like a we'll start with the stick man pretty much. Oh, here's that other scene, I think. Oh, there we go.
The adults are there.
There we go. Mm-hmm. Oh, and those are like a couple of the scenes stitched together. Oh, there you go.
Oh, is it looping?
Yeah. I was like, how many?
Yeah.
So that one is like, like you can use different colors for different characters. That makes it a little bit clearer.
Yeah. In this,
are you
in
talking
this
about
short,
this one?
oh no, just keep going.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I guess like her using Bernie
Yeah.
kind of like implies the connection of using Bernie against shadow creatures, which is like his game.
This is like I think Elaine put this together just to test the camera move, which is just a bunch of like 2D planes zooming in and out.
Dead Right asked, from start to finish, how long roughly does it take to do one of the trailers?
They're superstars. They do it quite fast. Like the turnaround is I might get this wrong, but it's like within like several weeks.
Yeah, because our updates are pretty tight together too, so it's got to be faster than
it's within our update window.
And if they need to do it faster, they'll just get more people to help on a couple of scenes, I guess.
Yeah, much to the chagrin of Jem Bell and some of the sound guys.
Oh yeah, the sound guys can't even work on it till it's done, right?
No,
so they want it done earlier.
We're still trying to sort out the timing of it, and some are, I'd say, easier than others, or some are harder than others. They've all kind of been in different styles, so we're challenging ourselves. This is a cool, like, walking in perspective, panning shot. Who designed the building?
Not me.
You mean like this orphanage place? We have a BG artist named Andrea, and I think maybe Elaine. Sorry that I don't know it exactly. I should say, I don't know if I said at the beginning, but I didn't actually work on the short. I'm helping Vito with the in-game stuff, but so either is Andrea and Elaine, I'm gonna say.
Oh, this one's
there you go. So yeah, that's like the rough and then the colored. I should have done more of that side by side. How many people working on the animations at the same time? So everyone claims scenes. So like this scene was done by one person. They'll do the rough. I want to say this was Steph. Sorry again if I'm getting this wrong. So she would have taken the storyboard, posed out the character, and then animated it, and she even does the color and all that. So yeah, some cool fire. Explosion. I really like that. It's like
it's kind of like scurrying
there.
Yeah.
Some more scariness. Those are good sound effects. You should help out on sound.
If we ever do one where all the sound effects are mouthed, then I can help.
What's this? Oh,
that's how I describe sounds to Danny too. Like,
oh, really?
Because when I'm working on objects, then he has to make sounds for me, and I'm like, I want the sound to be like, bling.
I bet sound people love that when we're like, can you make it like?
Yeah.
This one's this is kind of neat. Like I like how she. I think this is a son did this one. This is very like like she did one leg blue, one leg red, so you always keep track of which one's left and right. It's a little trick.
We can talk about that later too.
Oh yeah.
The nightmare.
That works in game as well.
In game as well.
Oh, there you go. That's the cleaned up version of that other scene. I pulled out a lot of these. It's kind of neat. Oh, there's that one
nice.
all done. So yeah, they did great work on this. They did great work on. This is the same group of animators that have done like the War Talks and what else was there? Winona.
Cool.
I think we're almost at the end here, so
Okay, that's good. And we can look at some of these the items.
yeah. So this shot, if you'll notice when you watch the short, the final pose was different. So
Did you see how like she does a roll?
she did a tuck and roll, and then
Yeah.
someone said she should land on her face, and then I think.
No, but she's very agile.
Oh yeah, she's like a ninja.
Ninja.
And here are some still shots. I think Jeff initially drew this design for the animators to follow. There's the colored
that's nice.
version. It's pretty neat. Here's some backgrounds.
That looks really good.
Some.
I love looking at
there's the I
concepts
really
like this on a page.
Yeah. There's the house and some variations. It's pretty neat. This is, I think, a mix of
Some references.
background sketches and reference. I think the bottom half is reference. We use a lot of reference. As an artist, you should always pull from stuff that you find neat. I like that
from
one.
the interwebs.
Yeah, so this is reference we pulled, so that's not actually from the short, but yeah, we get inspiration from. So yeah, like if you look at this one, it's like, we like the color palette, similar. Houses. Oops, here, I'll show that a little longer. Just to get a style and to ground it a little bit. And then I believe these are Jeff's storyboard thumbnails, so can have a quick look at that.
They're so small.
That's the whole story on one page.
Wow.
And then so we'll take those drawings and time them out to the short. I think that's it.
Cool. Okay.
That was just some style exploration, and then that's
Okay, it's looping. I think
that's that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. And those. So that's we don't have other art.
Okay. You want more?
No.
More?
Okay. Well, let's look at
was
some.
a lot.
That was a lot. I guess we should show off some of these skins now because we didn't show that the last stream, and I guess because they weren't out yet, we didn't want to. Wait, is the game ready? Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna load up the game. Is it showing up? It is, and show you guys some of the new skins. Ooh. What did I get?
A gift.
Oh, it's a daily gift. It's actually pretty good. Okay, so a few things to note is a lot of the old Willow skins are now weavable, or you can. They're weavable. And there's a new skin that I want to show off today. Is that here? Curio cabinet? Oh yeah, okay. Willow. It's the. Do I have it?
Oh,
I do not have it. Okay, I guess I'll just show it. I can't use it, but I'll just show it. It's the Forlorn Doll. The Forlorn Doll. I'll put everything on. So you can
Forlorn Doll.
Forlorn Doll. So hard to say.
Yellow,
she doesn't. No pants. Oh yeah, those eyes are very yellow. So this is one of the skins that's available from the collection, the item shop screen as well now. It's too bad I can't show it in game, but there's also I really wish there's also a Bernie skin. So this is the first time we've done something like that where we skin
like a different character.
Like the character is because it's only for Willow, and it's that was a lot of work too because it's all animated, and it's a pretty big build as well. So that's one of a pretty major skin that we've done. Belongings? Oh, there we go. I also don't own it. Okay, well that's too bad. But I think you guys have probably seen it. But basically, this skins Bernie into Ashley,
Okay.
which is basically a cat. And it works when you equip. I guess it's Ashley would be her.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it also works when she gets into the large, like the big mode as well when you go insane.
Oh man.
Yeah, so I wish we could have shown that because she's pretty creepy.
Will we get to see concepts of Ashley?
I don't think we have any concepts. Yeah, so Lyra worked on this one.
She did the skin. She might have some sketches or something. So maybe on a future stream we can pull that up. We can bug her and see if there are.
Okay, I will. There, I'm just gonna weave it. And use up all our spools. I don't have enough. Okay, well I'll just weave Ashley. There's also this umbrella skin. And a lighter skin for can I weave this one? Probably not enough. I need 750 more. Okay. It's time to go and trash some stuff. What should we trash?
Look at that crazy sword.
I don't know. No, I'll just do Ashley. I'll show Ashley again. But this is another one of her character specific items. It's actually her lighter. This cursed sterling lighter. The flame particle also gets changed to purple.
Fancy.
Yeah, it's pretty fancy. So that was Peter worked on that. Peter and Lyra is basically
it just a color change, or is there like a thing?
It's a little different. Like whenever we change the particles, Peter will sometimes even make a brand new particle. Like we've done that with torches before, where the shape changes, the smoke changes. And
does it affect something in the game though?
No, it doesn't. Okay. So none of the skins affect anything in game. It's just the look.
Right,
even though the flame is a purple flame now, the ground light doesn't change at all. So the light you get from it, nothing changes. I'm gonna see if there's some stuff I can just get rid of. Okay, we just got rid of one of Wilson's heads. And okay, there we go. I want to get the so I guess we won't do the forlorn skins, but we'll do her items. Let's get the lighter. I don't think I have enough for this, but I don't think we need to do the umbrella. Okay, let's just show those two. Host the game.
You'll have to...
Should I just leave it open? No, I'll put a password on it.
Why is it crazy? If
I'm gonna put
random people.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because we're just showing the skins. I guess it doesn't. And also, I kind of want to go insane to show off Bernie. Right. Also, I think someone was asking earlier too. Oh, they were mentioning that some people about the major retuning of the Bernie exploit. Basically, some people thought that was fun, but it's obviously an exploit, and it's not. It's only fun by yourself. In which case, you can mod your game however you want to make that happen. But you can still. We made it easier actually to. Whoa! Why am I so hungry? Hold on. Okay, but basically what changed now is it used to be only one large Bernie can spawn on screen, and the exploit would be to have someone go off screen, spawn one, and then walk it over and stuff like that, which isn't great, right? So we've actually changed it so each Willow can spawn one big Bernie for herself, and it doesn't matter if someone else has one on screen, and the Bernies won't transfer to each other anymore. So basically that's what we fixed, which means that if you have 6 Willows, then you can still have an army of 6 Bernies, and we think that's fair because you had to all pick Willow to make that happen.
There you go. That is fair.
Yeah, just answered. Okay, so let's put out Bernie. Oh, should I let people in? Okay, the password is password. Oh, I've committed a crime.
That's so insecure.
It's just password. I was trying to see if anyone would have gotten it without me saying, but no one figured it out.
No one figured it out.
Okay, so now we know. Maybe it is a secure password. It's there. People are coming in now. Okay. I need to give myself materials. So I can. So the inactive. The only way to use the skin for Bernie is to actually craft a new one, like this. There we go. So if you can see, I'll put them next to each other.
Oh, maybe we should make merch.
I'm covering them up. I'm waiting for people to log in. There. Anyway, so it's super cute. Yeah. So Lyra worked on that. The other thing, she really wanted to make Bernie asymmetrical.
Right.
So
like have a patch or whatever on one arm and not on the other arm.
Yeah, and then I think the arms and the legs are also different on the left side.
I mean, it's pretty inconsistent, I think, throughout the game, isn't it?
Yeah, but
we try to make them somewhat symmetrical.
Yeah, but this one, we tried to make that work, and then we realized how hard it was.
Yeah.
When working on the build,
right,
and the animations to keep track, because the main reason it was hard was because regular burning is symmetrical.
Yeah.
So the left and the right legs and arms all look the same to Alex when he's animating, but when we apply the skin, then it wasn't always correct because we didn't know. Oh, we were using the left one for the right arm in the animations.
Also, like when I did the giant Bernie, and he's got that like fluff sticking out of his arm. Like that's asymmetrical. I didn't even realize, but like he's got like fluff sticking out of one arm and then not on the other one.
All right. Well, he's so big. I zoomed in. But yeah, so it took us a while, and we cleaned everything up, and so what?
Oh, that was my foot. Sorry.
Okay. I thought it was someone knocking. But yeah, so we got all of the left and rights working, and then we realized, the Don't Starve animation system kind of flips.
We were like, let's not do that.
We won't do it again. And then we realized why we don't do it is because, like, the character flips as well, right? So the left and the right.
I opened my animation file one morning, and I updated all our files, and then I opened it, and I looked at the run cycle, and I saw Vito had scrawled on, he had drawn all over the legs, which was actually quite helpful for me too. He wrote like an R on the right leg. And we literally had to track it, kind of like I was talking about the animation with the blue and the red leg. Like, yeah, we were kind of having to do that, but then none of it mattered once the symbol flipped in the game anyway. So
yep. The thing, why is there a boss? I can see the okay. The other thing I wanted to why is there a badger to show was we did something interesting with Bernie where he has a walk and a run, and he swaps between the two of them. And you notice, we actually added a lot of states that normal creatures don't have, so that he can actually transition between the two speeds, and it actually looks natural. Right. So,
what does the Berger do though? Because
the Berger, he will
always either run or walk.
So normally any creature, once they've decided to run, they will run till the end. They will never do this where they slow down when they get closer.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it just gives him a little bit of character. It's different. It's just a lot of things that make him unique, right?
He doesn't just go back to idle and then start walking.
Yeah. So that was stuff that we did just to make Bernie more special.
Yeah.
Okay, so any questions? What's the point of holding Bernie in your hand? So holding Bernie in your hand is raises sanity and gives you warmth. I gave the numbers last time. I can't remember it again off the top of my head, but the sanity I think it's better than the flower wreath.
I think you said that, yeah.
Right? Yeah. It's okay. It's not the worst. So it's actually all right. And then the warmth is, what's the warmth? Feather hat warmth, I think. It's earmuffs warmth, I think. Or is it better than earmuffs?
Let's just speculate.
But either way, it's something kind of useful. You can do that early game, maybe late game when you have a lot of consumables or other equipment. You don't really need to do it, and you'd rather save his durability for combat. but the durability actually lasts a long time when you're holding him, even though it regenerates with one sewing kit or like just one repair to full. Normally that means 5 days, but for Bernie that's not the case. It's actually way more like 15 days, but we still let you heal to full with one sewing. So that's a special case for Bernie. So feel free to equip him. It's like the only thing you don't want to do is attack with him, because he doesn't give you any range or weapon damage. But every time you hit something while holding him, he will lose 1% of durability, which is just wasted durability.
Can only Willow hold Bernie?
Only Willow can hold Bernie. So that's a new parameter we put on the components, in case modders were wondering. Yes, it is a new thing where you can make equipables only work for one player, one character.
Ashley versus Berger.
How did the idea of holding Bernie come about? Well, we just wanted to make Bernie more have more uses, and that was like one of the main things. So at first we were thinking like body slot, like on the backpack, but there's like the body slot is too useful. It would almost have no reason. Like you would never use Bernie for that. But the hand slot is the one that people swap in and out all the time, and it's very useful early game as well when you're just walking around. So it's pretty good. How did you decide what new sound effects for Bernie Ashley would be? So we actually have new sound guy. So Danny is our main sound engineer or sound guy for DST and also single player. But we have a new person working with him called Luca, and I think he actually recorded all the sounds for Bernie. And basically, I don't think like none of the direction came from me or you, right?
No,
like he just gave me sounds, and I heard them. I'm like, oh, this is perfect. So good.
That makes them professionals.
Yeah. So
one day they should do a sound stream again. I feel like they haven't done that in a while, maybe. And then all your burning sound questions will be answered with more detail. But
what was the inspiration behind the Forlorn Doll skin? So that's probably a question better left for Lara if she ever has an art stream where she wants to come in and talk about.
Because she's about that and the concepts, the Ashley concepts.
Peter and Lara are basically the skin. They own all the skins. They're doing an amazing job. Does fixing small Bernie, healing large Bernie transfer between states? Yes, it transfers. So if my held Bernie, it currently says 72% durability. If he were to turn into a large Bernie, that would be 72% of his max health, which is 2,000. 2,000 is the max health. So it does transfer. Okay, and is there anyone else? What is happening? There are a lot of Willows. I should just put down more Bernies and see if we get multiple big Bernies like promised.
You're going back on what you said.
So this build, as long as it's the latest build, it would have gone out last night already.
People can hear the hammering.
They can? Oh, I was hoping that they couldn't. There is some renovation. Okay. So the reason they're not going big is because the other Willows are not insane. So basically one big Bernie per insane Willow. I'm not insane anymore because I'm too near the fire. Oh no, I should still be insane. Yeah. But what happened to Ashley? Oh, Ashley's over there.
Oh,
let me fix Ashley. Done. So that took one and he's already back to 98. I guess he got hit by something already. Shadow creatures everywhere, that's why. So let me just repair all of this.
That works. Yeah, they're building the new update out there.
This is how we make games. With hammers and nails. Does fixing small... Oh, we answered that one. How is the ownership of a Bernie on the ground determined with multiple Willows? So Bernie is a little bit different than most other pets in the game. They don't use a follower component, so it's not really a fixed leader. They're always just kind of scanning within their range to see who's the nearest player that needs help, basically, and kind of just follows whoever. It's kind of like a different thing. Like we just wanted to do something a little different with Bernie, so not everything just behaves exactly the same way.
It's also probably more useful that way.
It makes it easier to share because it means that I can leave Bernies around and if anyone walks by and they satisfy the conditions to trigger him, then he'll just get up and do his thing.
Does Lucy count as a pet?
Lucy, sort of, I guess. Yeah. But Lucy's logic is very tied to the one player at a time. Although, if you drop it and another Woody picks it up, I guess they will take over ownership. Do we do that?
No.
Oh, you know what we could do? I guess we've covered mostly everything with the Willow.
Yeah.
I think there's probably one more bug. I'm not too sure how much people care that I'm working on right now. Is just like Bernie's not supposed to attack players, but there's some weapons that still can trigger it, and I'm just fixing that up.
So what is it? What? Or you don't want to say?
It doesn't matter. It's like so we already fixed it. So like stabs, because won't make him attack you. We just gotta fix the fire darts and the tornado staff, that kind of stuff. So I'll probably like fix that later today after the stream.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's kind of early.
Yeah. It's kind of.
We have nothing left to say.
We could talk about. Let's talk about Hamlet, I guess.
What a segue.
Yeah.
It's like it's almost like this has happened before.
Yeah. Last week when we took over their stream, we could get them to take over our stream.
Yeah. Now would have been a perfect time.
Yeah, now would have been a perfect time, but are they available?
What?
Oh. I don't know. Because like last week was Hugo and
Someone
Mike.
said, "Oh, switcheroo." Yeah.
Vito unlocked.
We were trying to make it seem like they'd just barge in.
What is that guy saying? Oh, it's probably talking
unlocked the lights.
The light skin. Was it the Bernie skin? Yeah. Oh, they are here. They are available. Okay.
We needed to walk in like a minute earlier.
Yeah.
Could have been like,
yeah. Okay.
There's a slight delay.
What's going on? There's someone using a weird mod. I'm gonna disconnect.
Safer. The power just goes out. All right.
So I guess
we're done here.
We're done
These
here.
guys are taking over. It's like we flipped the script from last week. So you're gonna get to see some Hamlet stuff.
Yeah.
Bye everyone.
Bye everyone.
See you next time.
See you next time, which could be I don't know when.
Tag.
Right.
Tag.
All right.
Good job, you guys.
All right.
Good luck.
Okay. Now let's set this up.
Ham cam?
Okay. Yep. There we go.
There you go.
There we go. Oh, it's reversed. I'm not my car. Well, I'll be my car for the stream, I guess. Okay.
Look at glasses.
Yeah, we're pretty much the same.
Well, no,
Yeah.
just a bit. But.
I think your beard might be slightly bigger than mine.
I'm trying hard.
I'm really not. I shaved like this morning. Anyway, hi everyone. Welcome again to Rhymes with Play. Now the fun part of the stream starts where we're going to be talking a lot about Hamlet and showing off Wheeler. But first, we might dive into some art stuff. You want to do the honors?
Oh yeah. Here. Okay. I know how to use a mouse. There we go. So yeah, this is some stuff that I'm kind of going back to like earlier stuff of Hamlet. Like I'm sure you guys have seen like most of it already, or like some of like there's older stuff that you've seen, but there's art that hasn't been shown for it. So this one here is like the old concepts for the like the ancient ruins entrances.
Like, how old are those concepts? Was that like...
They're like, oh boy, probably I want to say like the second week in.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I beat you to it for sure. Yeah, but yeah, we're just experimenting with like different styles. You know, some taking some influences from different cultures and whatnot. But yeah, like also some more like entrances. So I became the entrance guy. It's like, oh, let's make some entrances. Okay, like,
put that on your resume.
Yeah, entrance.
I was the lead entrance guy at Klei Entertainment.
Yeah, and that's a new title. That's mine. Okay, someone take it. Yeah, but here we are. Like, I really wanted to try doing some stuff that's like it's like a cave with I'm not gonna say that one, but you know what I mean. But I thought it'd be fun to do some kind of like make the cave a character, right? Like
kind of like a face and a big mouth
with
and stuff.
Some teeth or danger here. There's a skull, and the other one is just like. Yeah, I mean, the other one is kind of like I'm just gonna make it the snout and the mouth of a bat, a vampire bat. So that's kind of what I went with. And then so I graduated from Doors. So
now you get to make full houses. That's great.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Nabia does a lot of this, like sort of like the world stuff. So I was kind of riffing off of her, and I got some good influences from her because she's like, oh, is this one's from like this period of the 1800s? I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. But she showed me some stuff, and I just kind of went from there. So these are some of the kind of player housings that you can build if you don't already know. And I think these ones are all in as well. So yeah. Oh, I went back to Doors.
And then you went back to doors, of course.
But like
you are the lead entrance guy. You might.
That's true.
Do what you do best.
So yeah, I pigeonholed myself. But these are all for your interiors and whatnot. So yeah, all sorts of different like styles as well. Yeah, this one was kind of fun. And then it's like we have a like I think when you're putting the doors in, it's like here's the shape and this is the size of the player. I'm like, okay, cool, but let's make them all sorts of shapes and sizes. And then Navia had to help me and make some of these doors on the sides, and they had to open and close. And she was like, thanks, Mike.
Yeah, because some of them like they open like this, and some of them just go up and down, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And then there's all different like door like shape openings. Like one's a curtain. It's like, well, now she has to animate a curtain.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's all in good.
Turned out pretty good. Like, and for references, did you just Google like doors?
Yeah, like doors, archways. Also from like different period, like vintage. I'll go vintage. I'll go
vintage doors.
Yeah, or Victorian and whatnot. So
would you call yourself a door connoisseur?
Oh, a dornosaur?
Dornosaur?
Yeah.
Sounds like a weird dinosaur, but sure.
I like dinosaurs. That's cool. I'm a dornosaur. Let's see. I actually don't remember how much stuff is here, but we'll keep going. Oh yeah. So
the early early rock stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this stuff was fun. So I just tried to like at first I thought, well, how much will we see, right? Like, so I just started with the feet and actually like kind of how the bird came to be later, that developed later. But this is a good start. I mean, most people are only going to see this. Let's see. Yeah, so then there were some head concepts which I'm not sure if I put in here. I might have shown it on the last stream, but this stuff is in here. It's like it was fun to just like concept out the like what it would do. So yeah, and then I put little thwomp.
I know that Danny had a blast like making the sounds for The Rock.
Oh really?
Like, I remember I recorded a bunch of sounds, but I don't know if they made it into The Rock. I might be The Rock, I might not be The Rock.
Oh.
But it was fun, first time I ever recorded sounds for Don't Starve. Like,
cool. Yeah.
Seems like almost everyone in the studio has recorded something for Don't Starve.
Yeah, okay, now I have to jump on that. And I'm just gonna tell Daddy, can you like warp the voice enough so I don't hear myself? Yeah.
And like, well, is the Rock now like the biggest creature in Don't Starve? Is that still like Bigfoot?
Oh,
Bigfoot was big, but
yeah. So I looked at Bigfoot for like reference, like just size reference. It's like, yeah, we can go a bit bigger. So,
so the Rock is bigger than Bigfoot at this point, then.
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a first for me, so that's cool. But yeah, you're the Rock in my heart. Yeah.
Oh, stop.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, so I did show some art on the last stream, which was like concepts for the metal beast, and this was kind of one of the earlier ones that I didn't show, and it's going to be just like this. It's just this like hulking robot walking around, but it's totally different now. So you guys have probably seen it already in game.
Yeah, that's
Or it's
the original like Hulk, right?
Yeah. It's just a kind of just like an upright walking thing. But then I think maybe I'll have it here. Oh yeah, so then I decided to just go like, let's push him down a bit, and then
like
it's
more beastly kind of thing, right?
yeah, and then so we just kind of like went with that. But yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, this is some really early animation for the like the spider, like the rib monster.
I really like the idea of like the ribs becoming like legs and stuff, and kind of like a spider's thing.
Yeah.
Terrifying, but
Double creepy. Yeah. Yeah, burn it. This is actually based off of like one of the like I guess this queen spider. We have a spider, a big spider in DS. Anyway, it's kind of based off of that.
Oh, the Spider Queen.
Spider Queen. Thank you. Yeah. So just like to start, and then I went and made it more like ka-chunk later on. So.
So Fluffles asked, why did you go with 1 foot though? I'm assuming that's for like the Hulk in the end.
I guess because I felt that like. So the interesting thing was is like when we make something that is like we want to change your expectations on things, right? Like so it's like, hey, there's a foot. There might be another foot in the world, but then it's like when you make it, it's like no, it's just for one foot, one thing. So, and I felt that made it a little more interesting. Sorry, no, it's not even a foot. It's a hand. That's the hand, right?
It's a backhand?
Good chunk.
Like on the back.
No, yeah. So the hand is like it's like a scorpion. It's
it's
like a scorpion,
I see.
like thing. Yeah. So that was that. So I was trying to figure out actually how to use it, and this was still before I figured out that it could be something completely different. So right now it's just a foot, or 2 feet, or it moves like the claw, like on its own. But and then different bits as well. Like I've got wheels and I got like spikes and stuff like that.
Oh, wheels!
So, yeah, I know that would have been kind of interesting as well. Let's see. And then here I was trying to. This is some animation test to figure out like how will these guys move. Like if you see them close together and whatnot. Like how fast would one be? So then that way when they're playing in game, it's like they're not all moving at the same speed. Then they all can kind of come together more like organically. So if you just happen to like see them all in the same spot and then get them to follow you, one will be faster than the other, get you, like trying to attack you and be like, oh, I got you. And then later on, there's the guy, the other one behind you going, surprise.
I really like the first one, how it uses like its tail to drag itself forward, kind of.
Yeah, that's actually like a different design too. Like, how can this big piece of metal move? It's like, oh, I got to put something there. Like, so it ended up being that thing, just pushing it along. And I guess that's it for that bit.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we can dive into the game then. See a little bit of Wheeler. Let's see if we can launch this thing. Okay. I just gotta...
Wheeler.
There we go. And I click here. Or... there we go. There we go.
Nice.
Got me scared for a second there. Okay, so yeah, I think last time we did a little run with Wagstaff showing off his gadgets and his gameplay in general, but now we're gonna look into Wheeler. This time I made sure everything is unlocked.
Yeah.
So this is Wheeler. She's the intrepid explorer. The whole world is mine to explore. So she's armed with an air horn. She has a little knick-knack, which we call like the Navi gadget, that helps her track and find things. But she does travel lighter than most, which means that she has, in this case, less inventory space than most characters. So she has 12. She is, however, faster, so like she gets a 1% bonus for each empty inventory slot, and she has like a 5% like innate kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, give and take, right?
Yeah. No. Yeah, it's all about like balance.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I tried using Wheeler a little bit and like I started using all the gadgets. I just put everything on, turned everything on, said let's try everything, and saw the Navi gadget, and I was like, wow, this is really cool because it's so accurate.
It took a little bit implementing, but it turned out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it.
Good job.
Thank you. So yeah, another thing that she has is her dodge ability. So she has like a 1.5 second cooldown, and if you aim somewhere, you can just dodge in that direction. She has some invincibility while dodging, so it's great for like facing bosses. And since she's pretty fast, you can just like drop your inventory and run if needed be. So
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I do when I'm running away from something. I just drop it and run.
Yeah, we collect some stuff. And yeah, with her, whenever she equips like either the Navi gadget or the air horn, a little slot shows up here, and you can just equip something and shoot.
Boom. Whoa. What did you shoot?
I shot a seed.
Oh.
But basically, you can
Ow.
you can shoot almost anything. You can shoot like the machete if you want. You can shoot like grass, flowers. You can shoot pretty much anything.
Oh, cool.
The exception is like unique items and living creatures. You can't shoot living creatures. It was funny because I was testing like living creatures, and sometimes I'd shoot a squirrel, and the squirrel would fall and then run to the person and then do damage once it reached the person.
That's awesome.
So there was some weirdness there. But yeah.
It's very humane, though, I guess.
Yeah.
That they're still alive in there.
Yeah, so
Do they have different damages from health kit?
they do. Depending on what you equip, you might get more or less damage on with your air horn. Lighter things like flower petals or like ashes and stuff like that will do a lower damage, while something like the 100 oink coin will do more damage.
Yeah.
And everything else kind of does like a default damage.
Yeah.
So there's some things that do more, some things that do less. You just gotta find like a nice balance that works for you.
Cool.
Yeah. So right now I'm gonna try and collect some stuff, find the pig city, and maybe if I can, I'm gonna try tracking some relics with the Navi gadget. Though if I do find a flint, I could use that flint to track more flint and make some tools and speed up my game. Maybe over here. There we go. There's a flint.
You know how long it took me to find this? Oh boy.
The caves are always like a good bet.
Yeah.
And that's another thing about like Wheeler. Like right now I have some feathers, but I don't really need them right now, so I can just drop them because then I recover some of my speed boost, you know? And instead of like the way I usually play is that I accumulate a lot of food and then just eat it by the end of the day when I can actually make a fire. There we go. And I can actually make a fire. But with Wheeler, I'd rather just like eat it immediately, because then I also like relieve some of my inventory space, and I get to move faster.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing, you not only get the bonus, but she has like a 12 slots, so
Right.
important to manage that part.
But I think that's a neat mechanic, because most people want to just hoard items.
Yep.
But this is kind of a good character to get you to stop obsessing over that kind of mechanic, which is in a lot of games, honestly. This mechanic is not in a lot of games, so it's kind of neat.
It makes you actually like think about inventory management in a different way.
Got a question. Creduxy, why can't she pin enemies with ropes from afar? Do you know what that means?
No.
Oh, sorry.
So like use rope to stun the character?
I guess, yeah. I mean, I don't know. The sky's the limit with this thing, I guess, right? You know, this is.
Oh, guess biome. That's not where I want to go.
Nope.
Still trying to
I
find.
run in there by accident all the time.
Yeah, and it got to the point like I've been playing with Wheeler and testing and implementing her for so long that whenever I see an actual like full inventory, 15 slots, it looks wrong to me now, like too much.
Yeah.
I kind of got used to Wheeler and her like little slick inventory down here.
Somebody earlier asked. I'm sorry, I don't remember who. Does the slide have a cooldown?
It does. The slide has a 1.5 second cooldown. Also, if you have like an item that has a right click, you can't use the dodge because it prioritizes the item.
Yeah.
So if you have like a staff or something, you have to unequip your staff before being able to use it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's an interesting question for me because I sometimes watch speedruns of games and which are interesting. Some I encourage you to check out a few, but
speedruns are fun.
Oh yeah, but if there is a dash mechanic in the games, people will spam them like crazy.
Yeah.
Or if they'll if it's like a backwards dash, they'll just play the game backwards. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I use the dodge as much as I can.
Oh, I totally
It's pretty
would.
good. Yeah.
It's the new jump.
Yeah. There we go. Now I get to explore for a little bit.
Alien Gladiator. How does one speedrun DS? That's a good question. I have no idea.
You just don't starve as fast as you can.
Or would you starve as fast as you can? And you're done. I don't know. I'm sorry, Hugo. I'm making you think way too much.
No, I think it was at PAX a few years ago where we actually had a DST tournament. Not sure how that, like, what were the actual rules, but maybe you had to stay alive as much as you could. Okay. I think, or it was a PvP thing going on. But yeah, Peter was the one like organizing that, and I think it went well.
Oh, cool.
Oh, right, it's closed now. It's nighttime. Let's see, have I found this Lanty Shanty? Because if I have, I'm just gonna build a little camp out there. Oh. I usually like to live dangerously with the characters and just cross darkness without really being too concerned. But Wheeler has 100 health,
right?
So pretty much one hit and she's gone.
Yeah, that's a terrible idea.
Let's see. I'll go the other way.
Yeah, after my abysmal play last time, I just was testing something and I'm like, I'm gonna play a bit. I have to play. I gotta get good at this. Let's find some flint. Now I know. So I did a bit of that, and actually I started using Wheeler for that as well.
Nice.
But darkness is like, darkness became a lot less scary when I realized kind of how to manage it because of all those torches you made me build last time. The inventory is like half torches. So.
Yeah, like going in blind playing DS for the first time, darkness is like always the first thing you have to learn to fix, because you start the game and you have no idea what's going on, and then nighttime comes and suddenly you got to restart the game.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I haven't probably found this Lanty Shanty, but I'm gonna build a little camp somewhere.
Good thing you have this dash to kind of get you, kind of to reveal the map a bit faster too.
I have the what now?
The dash to.
Oh yeah,
it
for
feels
sure.
it like, even though there's a cooldown, it just feels faster.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
Like overall, she is faster than an average character. Like even with the full inventory, she has the innate like 5%.
Yeah.
So, yeah. There we go. I'll build something here, but first I want to get some. I need some logs because I'm gonna build a science machine, get a backpack,
Okay.
and then I gotta drop something.
Jan says you missed the house.
What?
Jan says you missed the house.
I didn't see the house.
Oh, no.
I'll go back. I'll go back. We've got enough time.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some of these, build a backpack, and there we go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat this guy. There we go.
The eating animation is great.
Oh no,
I
ended up picking an egg.
Oops.
Okay. Gonna cut one more tree.
I like that one of the art things that she went through. Just a really minor one was that she seemed kind of like her expression was a little too neutral. So I think Nabia went and gave her a bit more of a smirk, like a I know what I'm doing.
Because she does, right?
And she kind of does, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't mess with somebody who just like basically empties their pockets to make themselves like fight me, and then they just drop all the weapons. It's like, what do I do?
I will
I
not.
don't trust you.
There we go. Now I get to eat. And that's another thing with actually having a backpack with Wheeler, because the speed boost only counts empty inventory slots, so you can wear a backpack and not take any hits
Right.
to your speed. So
Oh, cool.
if you have a backpack, you can just transfer your stuff to the backpack and not worry too bad about wait, where's the backpack? There we go. Oh, I need more stuff. Okay, okay, we're good. I need one twig. I need a few more grasses. But yeah, so like that's a good way to go about it. Just put all your stuff in a backpack, because then you get the bonus speed, and you still get to carry your stuff. There you go.
There's a question here.
Did I get enough? I got enough.
Jackatola, does it feel busy at Klei right now with DST updates and the releases of Hamlet and Oni coming up? Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. Everyone's working really hard to make sure everything's like up to par to where we want the projects to be. So yeah, it's busy, but it's a good busy, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool things going on, so eat.
I mean, the nice thing is like the stress around here seems well managed. Let's just say,
Yeah.
you know, that's hard to come by, but so far so good. Yeah.
Gotta move these things over here. Put this guy over here, and let's see. I'm gonna put a bunch of rocks over here. I think I'm gonna try to get more rocks. Once I get more rocks. Oh, I should re-equip this. I'm gonna take one of these over here.
All right.
And I'm gonna track some
there you go.
rocks.
Oh,
So yeah, I
love
basically like put something in the Navigadget, and then it shows me like physically where I can find more rocks. So I found one here. I'm gonna try to get a bunch of rocks, and then we can try to face the Hulk.
Oh, nice, nice. Thanks. Oh, you have a plan. You didn't tell me.
Yeah, it's a surprise, both for you and
Oh, right, yeah.
both for you and the
knew.
viewers. Okay, let me re-equip this guy. Seems to be going the right direction. Oh, there we go. There might be some in the poop. There we go.
Nice.
And one more over here.
Yep, and finish that rock off. There you go. Those rocks are funny to me. It's like, open them up, and then I'm gonna kill you. Poor rock.
There we go. Oh, more rocks. Sweet.
Nice. I'm sorry, what are you getting the rocks for again?
So I'm gonna get a bunch of rocks just so I have enough ammo to use with the Iron Hulk.
Right. Yeah.
I would put it together, but it takes a little bit too long, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like spawn the Iron Hulk and try to face him with Wheeler.
Yeah.
I might die. I might not.
I believe in you. You made
Thank
Wheeler,
you.
so
Yeah, but it didn't make the Iron Hulk. That's the problem.
Oh right, I did that.
There we go. Perfect.
Or technically
Anyone else?
Jason did, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, there was another one right here. But nighttime's coming pretty soon. I got time. I can do this. Oh, I don't have twigs though. And I don't have enough for a torch. Oh no. Okay.
I'm an expert in torches.
Twig. There we go. Now I have enough for a torch if need be.
Sweet. Okay. The anticipation is killing me a little bit.
Oh, there we go. See, Wheeler can dash, so
Yeah.
it's fine. But I don't have enough wood, so
You can do it. Oh, nice. That
There we
was
go.
perfect.
totally calculated. Just gonna cut some wood. Oh. There we go. And there's a snake. Should probably do something about my sanity as well, but I'm about to face a boss anyway.
Oh, you'll be fine. Yeah, the boss is gonna take all that sanity away. So, yeah. It's what bosses do. Take your sanity.
It's one of the first things I was actually using the Wheeler tracker for when I
Oh, a boss?
oh no, when I was like first testing, I would
Yeah.
just track a bunch of flowers so I could make a garland.
Oh, okay, perfect.
And flowers are like very abundant in the world, so it was really easy to like test like each case and go
Yeah.
from one to the other.
Cool.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna spawn the Iron Hulk right here, and then we can try and face the Iron Hulk. First, I'm gonna equip this.
Good luck.
I'm gonna eat. Just make sure I'm. Okay, let's try this. Is it ancient?
Yeah, I believe it's ancient.
Ancient Hulk?
Yeah, there it is.
Oh boy, here we go.
Okay.
I should probably have made a log suit. Ah, dang it, too late for that.
Oh. Oh boy.
That already went
Oh,
poorly.
no.
Okay, it's okay.
Oh. That is, yeah.
Ah.
Ooh.
Oh, that already went very poorly. Wait.
Just keep eating.
And
Oh.
that went very, very
Well,
poorly, very, very quick. Well, I did my best. Like I said, I didn't
Yeah.
make the arrow.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Now you're just making. You're gonna make everyone who sees this. It's just gonna be like, I can do it. I'll do it. Hugo can't do it. Oh, oh yeah. And somebody asked what you get from it, and thank you, Candice, for for answering that. For this.
Yeah, you get the. You also get the blueprint to make the living artifact, right? Which then goes into your magic tab.
Yeah.
So yeah, like your main motivation for defeating the Iron Hulk is getting the the blueprint for the living artifact, which I'm just gonna
Let's just
show
do
it
it.
off over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the cooler things. Living artifact. We added in the latest update. It's this little thing over here. And once I turn it on, boom. Adventure. So yeah, when you activate it, you become like this robot creature, which is pretty powerful, it's pretty fast, and got some cool attacks.
That was unwarranted. But
Oh, dang it! There we go.
that's okay. I think you can get hit by it and you'll be good. Doesn't even matter. Yeah, the birds are too small, I think, for when you fire them.
Yeah, I know.
So you have to use the powerful one.
Yeah, so not only you get the new ability, but you can also like punch things, and it kind of works like the werebeaver or werewilba, where you can get away from here. There we go. Dead.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, where you get to use like the werebeaver or werewilba to cut things, or like
yeah.
even mine things. You just punch it because you're a big robot, and then you have the robot meter up here.
I had a lot of fun making it so that when you punch, it's just a giant fist.
That's it.
This is just something I wish that I could do, is just make a giant fist and use it.
There we go.
Not just for punching, but for other things, you know.
Like kneading dough.
Yeah, that would be super handy. Are you kidding me?
There we go.
Trying to think of other things. There's holding a basketball with one hand. Yeah, I've always wanted to do that.
Can you usually hold a basketball with one hand?
No, I can't.
Oh.
Not me. Some people can.
Oh, I see what you mean. Actually, like,
Yeah, you just grab it.
okay, grasping it.
Yeah. Oh, when you transform, your inventory goes onto the ground.
It does.
Yeah.
It vanishes, so it's important to remember where I dropped it. Which
Yeah.
Luckily, I left a very neat little trail, so I know where to look for it.
A trail of destruction, you would say?
Kinda.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Ben_Weeb asked, does it have a time limit? It does. It's about 3 minutes or so. And then you have to actually build a new one. And the ingredients come from the Iron Hulk. So
There you
you
go.
can wake it up.
Oh,
no.
That's it. Cool. But
And I immediately died because as soon as it de-transformed, I got attacked.
you got hit.
It's perfect, you know? Every time I show something different, I die. So, yeah,
Well, there you have it.
it's perfect.
We got some questions here. Does it make you invulnerable or take damage from chiseled quartz? Sorry.
Does it make you invulnerable, or does taking damage drain the time it's active? Good question. Jason was the one who worked on that bit, but I believe if you take damage, it drains your time. Okay. I believe. Okay. I might be wrong.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure myself.
But yeah, the last thing I want to touch up before we wrap this up, because we don't have as much time as we usually do. Damn DST people.
It was decent.
You want what?
It was decent.
Yeah. No, I know. I just like giving the DST people a hard time.
Yeah. DST.
So yeah, last thing I'm going to show is a little bit more about the housing stuff.
All right.
So I have a neat little shortcut. So C_housing just gives you everything you need.
If only life were like that.
Problem is that like Wheeler herself has a very small inventory, and my shortcut gives you a lot of things. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop some of these so I can grab some of these. And now that I have this Lanty Shanty, we get to build some stuff.
All right.
So I still have 1,000 oink. So I'm going to build first some doors. Is there any door you want to show off?
I'm gonna try that round door, the round pig door. Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
So I'll build it over here.
This is the weirdest one, and I didn't think anyone would let me do it.
I'll do it front facing. It's easier to see. Every time I do that, it just drops a bunch of coins because there's not enough space in my inventory to actually.
If only life were like that, I would.
Right. So yeah, this is the round door. It's closed right now, so you can walk to it, but you need a permit. So I do have a bunch of permits, so I can just use it and click it over here, and then it opens. Yay!
Hey, nice.
And now it
cute.
becomes its own little room over here. You can also like demolish things, but for instance from here I can't demolish the room, or else I'd be demolishing like the entrance of the house and I get stuck in here.
Yeah, or some weird netherworld of destroyed doors.
Also like, but from here I could just grab this and demolish it, or if I want to like, if I could just hammer the door itself so the room still exists, but the door doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, weird.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
then if you want to like replace it,
that makes sense.
I'm just going to give myself a little hammer.
When you redecorate, the whole room shouldn't disappear.
Yeah.
In real life, so.
So yeah, I can hammer this. So yeah, the room's still there, but you see there's no like arrow in between.
Yeah.
And I can choose and build a door. I'm gonna like, I really like this one, the gothic one.
Oh yeah.
There's a little vampire bat on the top, and when you build it, since there's already a room in there, you don't need a permit because there's already a room.
Right.
So you enter and the room's still there. It's the exact same room. However, if you use the actual demolition permit, it destroys the room, gives you like whatever money you spend for it, and then it closes the door. So if you want to destroy the door but not the room, you can. If you want to destroy the room but not the door, you also can.
Okay. So,
and Ben Weeb asked, what happens if you demolish the door with items in it and place it back? So yeah, it's what I said. Like, if you demolish the door, nothing happens. Your items are still there. But if you demolish the room, it grabs the value of all your items inside the room and just gives you the oinks equivalent to it. So yeah, it like takes that into consideration. It's like you're demolishing everything in the room, then the room itself, and drops a bunch of coins, a bunch of oinks.
Yeah. Sorry, you probably answered this already, but somebody asked a question about what if you hammer while you're inside? Oh.
So yeah, well, if you're inside a room and you try to hammer, unless that room's connected through another way, it doesn't let you hammer.
Okay,
so
cool.
Not keen on getting stuck here. But if I have like a loop, then I could. So let me try and make a quick loop. This door over here, and I'm gonna make one more. This guy. This is one of the ones that opens like that.
It's like that middle room could be the bathroom.
Yeah.
You know the bathrooms with two doors, one on each side, and you're always afraid somebody's gonna open the other one.
There we go. So now that I have a loop, I could, for instance, destroy this door here and not get stuck. While before, I can't demolish the room, of course, because that's the entrance. But I can hammer the door, and now there's no connection. But since it's a loop, we're still good. We're still fine on that end. So yeah, that's the house system.
Is there so we have a question from Ryumi. Is there a limit to the rooms?
If there's a limit to the number of rooms, theoretically yes, but no.
Whoa. Okay.
I mean, yeah, there has to be a limit, but we haven't actually like pushed it. We could probably make like 1,000 rooms before it actually broke or anything like that, you know? So I want to say for practical reasons, no. Yeah.
Yeah, don't get too ahead of yourselves. You know, renovation is expensive.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. Like, it actually costs money to make the permit that you need. You need like 50 oinks for each one of them, and you need 10 oinks for the demolition.
Yeah.
So if you mess something up, but yeah, it costs like 50. So it still costs something. But if players want to try and build like 1,000 room, there's nothing really stopping them.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
You've been warned.
And she can still dodge in here. But yeah, I think that's it for today. That's all the time we have for today. Yeah, we'll be hosting Jack Cantus right after the stream. They're playing Don't Starve Together. And yeah, thank you all for coming and for watching Rhymes of Play.
Yep.
Okay. So I click outro.
Sure.